hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Wasteland 3. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, as I forget where the doctor is, because we need to heal. I really did forget where the doctor is, mostly because I think it's over here. And last episode, we had a fight. I don't think we leveled, maybe we leveled up. Hey Doc.
You know all those people I was patching up downtown? There is one man responsible for all that bloodshed. Nellius Dorsey. You want to make me happy? Find him and make him pay. What do you need, Rangers?
I do want to make you happy.
That's what you pay me for. Have a seat.
I asked for healing. I don't pay him for that. Thank you.
I don't mind not having to clean and suture a festering wound.
That is a good... I like the not doing that. Okay, so yeah, last episode we just fought a lot. We didn't lose anybody. Austin Pease is over here still. What do you mean, good luck out there? Why you?
Welcome back, Team November.
You were part of the fight.
Rangers.
What? Yeah, I know you're... What do you mean, Rangers?
Here to serve.
Okay, he just likes to be the center of attention, basically. Let him be. It's fine. So, I don't think we have much, or anything, in fact, else to do over here. Let's look at our quests. Wait, what? Did somebody say anything? Do you want anything? No? Okay, we're good. What do we have? So, full house, recruit, and I do have a lot of recruits to do still, but we're not really going to pay attention to that. We need to go to Denver. I need to have a talk with Mama Carter in downtown Colorado Springs. That's right, that's not the only thing I need to do. In downtown Colorado Springs.
Did you really let that synth you found downtown go?
You gonna shut up about that? I will be very happy if you do. Okay, so this is to where? I don't actually know where that is. I do know that if I click
Rangers
on the truck, yeah, they talk a lot. If I click over here on the truck, it asks me where I want to go, and I can take the footpath to downtown Colorado Springs. And that's better than trying to remember exactly what the exit is, because they're both the same, and one of them just... I don't think they ask you if you want to leave. So it's a big mess. But this is not where we need to be. We need to be in... Well, we do need to be here. We need to talk to Mama Carter, and if I remember correctly, she's in the marketplace. So I don't...
Last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
I don't know exactly
Real
where.
funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector, I cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the articles, but...
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that about the articles. So Mama Carter, let's actually open the map and mute the game, because otherwise we are gonna die. Cassidy's Fine Clothes. We could go there. Pillory Square. No, that's where we are right now. We're coming out of. Heritage Museum, Market Square. Yeah, I believe it is over there. So we're not too far off. Still heard that. We're not too far off from Cassidy. So how do I get in there? Is it through here? Cassidy? Hey. Got mannequins and all that? That's just the normal stuff in it?
Welcome back to Cassidy's Fine Clothiers. What can I do for you?
I think that's just it.
Thanks again for your help, old chums.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so. Snipping
Maybe I'll join
Jimmy Bob.
I do like roughing people up.
You'd get drummed out in a second.
Did something happen
I'm
here?
sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
It's Colorado dollars over here. What's going on?
Some robot escaped the museum. Damn thing talked like a kid. Killed my partner when we tried to stop it. Nothing for you to do here. We got this covered.
What? My brother gets killed in the line of duty by some squeaky-voiced robot and you got it covered? Bullshit!
Come on, Wayne. Thin blue line, right?
Yeah, I got that impression as well, dude. Thin blue line. That's what this place is all about.
Fuck the thin blue line.
That's not what this place is about, though. I'm not really sure what he's referring to. There, but in the thin blue line, yeah, what he means by that, what exactly he means, what he exactly understands by the thin blue line either, but that's obviously the robot that we let go. So teach them well not to mess with people who are just going about their business, really. Because that's what you get. Well, when the victims of your...
Come on, man. You can't leave me wondering.
It was an old security drone. Its timing belt broke, so it vibrates real fast.
Wow.
Oh, I think we heard that.
I was talking to...
Mary Milkteeth, that's the one that I remember. Okay, I do not remember
Yeah, for the words of
where
Reyes,
the
to buy
ma'am
up and turn
is.
enslaved.
Or Mama Cotter. There she is. Found her.
Why would you even want to live with a bunch of up...
The hell do you want from Mama Carter?
We met some refugees at the bazaar. They said you hired smugglers to sneak them into Colorado Springs. She scrapes a yellowed tooth with a dirt-encrusted nail.
Maybe so. Where are those refugees now?
Alive and well. No thanks to you, the smugglers stole their money and locked them in a cell.
Shit. I knew I shouldn't have trusted those assholes, but they were the only ones who'd deal with me. Guess I know why they're so flexible on their price. Nah, I owe you for keeping those refugees safe. Ain't nobody else around here who's willing to lift a finger for 'em. So, what's it gonna be, hmm? You know I was breaking the city's law, conspiring with smugglers and all that. You gonna haul me in?
She'll be safe in the Ranger lockup. Reyes would want her in jail. He's a powerful man to have as a friend. And the Rangers could use some powerful friends.
Well, am I under arrest?
No, we're on your side. Keep helping the refugees and we'll look the other way.
That's good. Real good. I'll start looking for some new smugglers.
You mean we'll start looking, right, Mama?
No. I'm sending 3 of you boys to work for these Rangers. You're damn good at fixing cars. I want you to help out around their garage. Whatever orders they give you, follow them. They're fine people, and we owe them. And you Rangers, take care of my boys. They're better mechanics than they are conversationalists. And they'll keep your trucks roaring like mountain lions. Hope they'll be a big help to you.
I now need to buy a new chassis for the Kodiak at the garage. At Ranger HQ. Really?
Bobby, Jesse, Jimmy, gather up your things. You're working for the Rangers now.
And that concludes the Full House mission, which is the mission about getting everybody to join Ranger HQ. I think you have a bunch of options to do there. You basically have multiple ways of achieving that. Let's mute the game again, because that's horrible. You have multiple options. Is it the Garden of the Gods? No, it's Broadmoor Heights. Yeah, it's over there. Right? Yeah, the Garden of the Gods is the first area, I think. Yeah, you have multiple options, basically. Where... How do I even find Broadmoor Heights? That's not through here. You can't lie to me. That's a machine shop. What the hell? Stop. Oh, it's the kissing. It's not throwing kisses. It's actually doing the kissing up close. What? I didn't see that before. Well, I saw it now.
No one's allowed in there.
What? Okay.
Good day.
I want to be allowed in there. It smells nice in there. Maybe it's for when I kill them all or something. Anyway, I do want to go. I do want to travel to Broadmoor Heights, and that makes me think that maybe the game actually tells me, or asks me if I want to go to the world map or to Colorado, downtown. Wait, what is it called? Downtown Colorado, I think, the area that we were just at.
Team November, this is Ranger HQ. A couple vehicles rolled up and set up right outside our base. Real shady characters. Their leader is a woman named La Perla, who claims to have business with the Rangers, but won't specify what it is to us. Ring any bells?
And we'll check it out.
Copy that, November. We'll have them hold outside until you return. Over and out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have more people coming at Ranger HQ to have a chat with me. And Reyes is over here.
Rangers any different from mercs?
I am, because we smell better. Anyway, we're going in here because this is how we're going to learn about the Patriarch. And I think it is anyway. We have a servitor.
Your presence has not been requested. You may not pass.
override the robot and set yourself as an admin. The servitor goes silent for a moment before jolting back to attention.
The master is expecting you. Please enter through the door.
Really? Just like that, huh? Bellamy Ward. We got a servitor. Well, we're not necessarily welcome in here.
Rangers, so good to see you. Thank
Is
you
it?
again for saving my life.
I forget who you are. He might have been in the... He might have been, because he was one of the 100 families, he might have been in that place where we killed the first chemistry set. This might be good. I don't know what it's for, but... oh, there it is. Gentleman's First Chemistry Set, Advanced Edition. Okay. Yeah, when we killed the Dorseys, there were a bunch of people there, and I forget their names because we didn't talk to them very much. But I thought this was going to be the place where... Yeah, as I said, the place where we're going to learn about the Patriarch. And somebody who has... Elijah Ward. Somebody who has a grudge against the Patriarch. That was the way it was explained to us. Is that a solar panel? This looks like a work-in-progress version of the solar collectors placed throughout the Garden of the Gods. And my mechanics could be better. My weird science definitely could be better. I think I'm going to go up on... I'm going to step away. On mechanics, because I can. Also, we have new attributes, so that means we have leveled up. We are going to go up. Could be on action points. Speed wouldn't be a bad idea. Initiative, I suppose, is a good idea. We got intelligence, but that... let's see. Strength. Luck. That's going to give us penetration. Let's go ahead and get that. No, wait. That doesn't give us penetration because we... No, undo. Undo changes. Because we have the hat. So must remember that. Which means that the coordination will give us an action point. So I'll go ahead and get that. And I think mechanics is for me. So, yeah, right there. Upgrade cost of 3. I have 12. I could get lockpicking up to the maximum, but I'm not going to do that. And I think everything is going to be fine with that. Let's look at our perks. Not that I think I'll have many that are particularly interesting. Repairing friendly grants armor for 3 turns. That's not actually that much. 3 remaining perk points. I really am undecisive about these things. Well, the problem is I need concentration, so I need 7 sniper rifles. And I have only 1. No, it's just there it is. So that means I can get up to concentration right there. And that's pretty good. And then sneaky shit, nothing really matters. And we got the quick slots, which might be good. The armor is also nice. Critical resistance. Should I go up on armor? Should I go up on quick slots? It's not like I mean, having extra grenades and whatnot might be a good thing. Let's go ahead and do that. But we, I don't know that we actually benefit from having that. We'll see. So, attributes. Maximum strength for Jennifer, and that's maxed out. She has 2 attributes to gain, in fact. So I will give her speed, most likely, even though coordination is nice. And in fact, that is we're at that stage where it matters. 14 points on skill points over here. She could go up on hard ass. We're going to go up on big guns and first aid. And just, do I keep those? Do I bring my hard ass any higher than it is? Because I don't think I need to bring it up to there because I have the +1. So I could just bring the big guns, and yeah, that's good enough. If I need the 10, I can just bring that up by 1 and put the thing that she has. So that's pretty good. And for perks, we have the 1. So extra constitution wouldn't be a bad idea. It's only 35, so it's not, you know, the end of the world or anything. Pressure cooker over here, that's for flamethrowers, which I might benefit from. Superheat an enemy's vehicle with your flamethrower. Deals 40% of the vehicle's constitution in fire damage over the next 2 turns. It prevents the vehicle from taking any actions. So that could be a good thing. Gain half combat speed on first turn of combat while using big guns. You know what? That actually is pretty awesome. I should have had that already. So that's pretty good. Okay, next up. Quan. Quan has Well, he's actually fairly well-rounded. I want him to have penetration. So how would I do that? Increased luck. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it's gonna be a long journey, but I'm gonna go up on that. Oh, yeah, confirm that, and let me go back to the skills over here, because we already have 7 the weapons. So we got a little bit of Kisass, we got a little bit of Animal Whisperer, but the thing is, the sneaky shit might actually be very necessary. So I'll just hang on to these and level them up later. We got only the one over there. Extra Constitution, extra Evasion, nothing outstanding or anything. Plus 15% damage with submachine guns while not in cover. That is actually pretty awesome. I like that. I'll go ahead and get that. So I could have gotten it before, obviously, but, well, we got it now. And we got Anna over here with 2 maxed out stats. I think this is the best way to actually play the game. You just max out and just specialize characters based on how you like things to be done. We're going to go up on 1 penetration over there, most likely. Or are we going up on the combat speed? I'm not sure. I think I was. I'm going to get that combat speed up by 1. But for right now, let's go up on luck. Because we're seeing the limitations of having low penetration. Let's see. Toaster repair. Where? Small arms. I was like, where's her weapon usage? Yeah, it's here. So she has 10 points. That's actually... So that's at 6, and I could bring that up to 7, but the thing is I might need these. And I really, really value her skill points, because they're not that many. So we got 1 perk over there. We got explosives, toaster repair. Toasters have taught you a lot about thermodynamics and increases fire damage bonus. That's pretty good. Killing an enemy causes your next attack to inflict burning. I like that. That is a nice thing. So, do we want to bring our toaster repair to 7? Because we could. It's just a little bit overkill. Should we go with evasion instead? Clear covered. Doesn't it just piss you off when they drag out a combat by hiding behind cover? Shotguns do a bunch. Yeah, that's for shotguns. And this one is the trick shot, which is a thing that we have. Somebody else has it already. We got nerd stuff, but we don't deal with that. So I think we're good. Everybody did level up though. So anyway, so you're waiting there. We got some speed for you. That wouldn't be bad. We got some coordination for action points eventually. Let's see. Let's go for speed over here. That's good enough. Skills. He needs leadership. This is like really powerful. I'm actually gonna leave it as it is. But yeah, I could go for something else. We got a barter over here. 5% chance of being sold for 40% of their value. Or for 40, not 40%, for 40 times their value, which means that you're basically selling things at twice the price. It's a little bit weird, but it is that. Which means if I brought my barter up a little bit, that'd be a sweet perk to have. We're not gonna do that right now. We're just gonna finish this, and we got Lucy over here. She needs more action points for sure, and we're gonna confirm there. And she's gonna need more small arms as well. What else is she doing? She's doing weapon modding already. I didn't realize that I was doing that. No, what? Yeah, what? How did I not realize that? What kind of... How did I screw up so badly? Either way, we have now the power to mess with this thing and see what we can do. Upgrade the solar collector using spare parts on the table. Though difficult, it doesn't take very long to put it back together in a more efficient configuration. Your improvements, though barely visible, are definitely working. Well, I guess that's good. Elijah.
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast. You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my thanks for saving my son Bellamy in the Garden of the Gods. All I can manage is the ineloquent gratitude of a father who thought he lost his child. May I help you with something?
Yeah, we upgraded your solar collectors.
Indeed. Wonderful news. Please accept this small token of my gratitude.
I'm still disliked, but that's nice. What can you tell us about the Patriarch's children?
Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that, love. That's all I should say. Please ask me about anything else.
What sort of work do you do here?
Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I believe we can restore our standard of living to that of the legendary pre-war days in the 1980s. Who knows? Someday we may even exceed it.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye, Rangers.
Curious character. We also have something over here. Oh, it's... This corner of the room smells like biology class. Formaldehyde and antiseptics. Because I would know what biology class smells like, wouldn't I? A ranger of post-apocalyptic Colorado. I mean, I, Colonel RPG, don't know what biology class smells like, because I didn't have biology class. I never had that. Because that's not what I studied. So I don't know what formaldehyde smells like. What was the other one? I don't even remember. Industrial saw blade. That's not what it smells like. But this is not where. Oh wait, we can hear children. I think that's the Buchanan children. Is that normal? Did we hear that before? Either way, this is a big letdown, and I thought we were gonna find somebody very important, and I think we're gonna need to look for that somebody a little bit better than we have already. I really thought it was here in this place, but either way, let's go talk to I forget his name. Is this building? Does this work? Look at this pillar over here. What is it? These are not even columns. Yeah, this building doesn't make any sense. I mean, it makes sense. It wouldn't be possible, because look at this stone over here, and it's all standing on that. It's not even like it would break. There's no way that this works, which is fairly common. But I thought this was based on.
I heard Mr. Howe found himself a pretty blonde thing.
Really? And what did his wife say to that?
Nothing. She's been too busy with the pool boy.
Plot twist: the pool boy is the pretty blonde thing, and they're busy with the same person. Ha ha! Anyway, Miriam Knox, I talked to you already. The priest of the final deluge, I definitely talked to you already. Gideon Reyes. Let's actually look at the map. Oof. Keep forgetting that this place is horrible and hurts my everything. So we have the Ward Estate, we have the Patriarch's Place. Actually, it's Palace, but we call it Place. Buchanan Museum, the Weston Estate. Ooh. So there's not a whole lot of things in here, although that could be it. I doubt it, but it doesn't go anywhere. But it could be just that it hasn't been unlocked yet. What is this thing making noise over here? There's like a ventilation or something. It's making sound. Either way. Reyes, I have good news for not you, but for people who you like. No, dislike, that's the word.
I heard you were speaking to some people at the refugee camp. Do you have any news?
We found the smuggler's accomplice, but we're not going to arrest her. She hasn't done anything wrong.
I can't say I'm not disappointed. I'd hoped you'd have more foresight than this. You may think you're helping the refugees, but you're not. If they keep coming, this whole city will starve, unless it tears itself apart first. Idealism is easy. Finding real solutions is hard. I hope your naivete hasn't doomed my city.
This sort of, what he's saying here, it's really... Like, the game doesn't have... I'm gonna say this in a way that sort of sounds like I'm saying more than I'm saying, but it is... I'm just saying, the game doesn't have the credentials to be pulling this sort of, connotation between what I did and idealism. What it's doing, however, and it's doing that because it doesn't have the credentials for that. And by credentials, I mean the game hasn't really drawn any connection between idealism, or that's not even a theme of the game. It's not even something that our characters talk about, or any character talks about in this game. But what it's doing, however, it's talking about what the real world idealism would be, which is very much grounded on you know, the real world, which is not something that I like very much, honestly, because, you know, you need to have a self-contained story, or you should have, unless it's a satire, obviously, which this game is to certain regards. But when we're talking about specific characters saying specific lines, it's actually, in actual fact, the second line of like a second sentence, or the second sentence of a second line, or whatever, because he said something before this. But no, idealism. I'm not idealist. I'm a pragmatist. Like, I could say that. There's nothing stopping in the real world and in this game. There's nothing stopping pragmatists from wanting to help refugees. There's really something on our left side. I'm very sorry that, yeah, there's just like this thing, this droning noise on our left ear right now. Yeah, there's nothing stopping idealists, non-idealists, pragmatists, whatever, and I say pragmatism because, you know, those are sort of, they're not opposite sides of a spectrum, but they do work in very different ways, and in sort of opposed ways in many ways. So you can say, are you a pragmatist or are you an idealist? And, you know, that that sort of works for most situations, right? I think, you know, it's not a very contentious thing for me to say, unless, of course, you know, it doesn't work all the time, and it's complicated. It's a lot in the nuance. There's a lot of it, and when we're talking about real people, but we're talking about a video game character, and in a video game situation, there's not a whole lot of nuance. It's in fact, it's a binary option. Well, maybe not binary, but there's few options here, and the way I did it, there's nothing. The game has not said anything about ideals. I haven't said anything about ideals. In fact, that was like, if you really think about it, it is more of a pragmatic choice than it is an idealistic choice to let the refugees come into the city, because, well, the political implication. When I say political, I mean because we're talking about the Rangers as a political entity here, rather than necessarily military. We're not at war, so the politics comes before us being at war. But the political implications of the refugees coming into the town are mostly the diminishing of the power of the people who have power right now. So that's a good thing for the long-term prospects of any long-term prospects of the Rangers, and it's a good thing because, well, if you have a symbiotic relationship with another power, then you don't want that power to not depend on you, because that's, you know, or rather, you don't want that power's dependency on you, because you have the symbiotic relationship already. So if you have a symbiotic relationship, you don't want that symbiotic relationship to be optional on the other side. And if it is on your side, then I guess you have the upper hand. But if it's on the other side, if it's optionally symbiotic, then you're sort of screwed, because anytime they can ditch you. And so by upsetting the status quo here, what we're doing is we're making sure that the Patriarch needs us. Now, however, there's another aspect to this, which is it's also diminishing the Patriarch's power, potentially. I mean, at least pragmatically speaking, without any, like, hopes of this actually being better for Colorado, which, historically speaking, would be better for Colorado. But, you know, that's more of a contentious issue that we could discuss, and people would naturally have different opinions about that. But, yeah, it's just one of those situations where it's more pragmatic than idealist. And when you really think about it, mostly because we haven't said anything about ideals. Now, idealism happens very easily when you talk about ideals, and then your options become, or rather, your choices become influenced by your ideals rather than necessarily by the end results. You can make a very ideologically based option. A matter of principle, I guess, would be the way of saying it. In a more colloquial way of saying it. But if you don't have those principles, if you don't have those ideals, then you can't make a matter of principle or a choice as a matter of principle. It's all pragmatism, or it's all you wanting a different thing that isn't necessarily better for you or for anybody else. But so yeah, no, it's only idealism if you talk about real world politics, or if you're just opposing it as a real world politics thing. In which case, this guy is coming as an unidealist. Since we're talking about real-world politics, which means he's a scumbag, which we knew already, to be fair. It's not a big surprise.
Good day to you.
And I am now hated by the 100 families. That's a lot of families that hate me. But I don't have time for them because we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG. What is this for? Yeah. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Wasteland 3. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode.
When's the last time anyone saw the Patriarch?
Bye-bye.
He was down at the old airbase to greet the Rangers, I think. Before that...